Yo, what is up, my beautiful clashers? How me doing? Today we're gonna go over my Ferrari event, how the qualifying went. We did have some mishaps with a safety car, and we're gonna go over our race and check out how we did. A lot of things going around in F1 Clash, and these updates seem to be going wrong as usual. Nothing's changed from that part. We need to use a cornering setup for a speed track. How's that happened? I don't know. I lost my words there. How could you send out an update that changes a speed setup to be cornering? I just don't understand it. And that's by fixing your league icon coming back out. Only Hutch is able to do things like this. Right, so we're going to start off with Imola. Both of our cars going with Gladiator. It is always the one I pick for Imola. I don't believe it is the most efficient one, but I do like that race start, and there's a lot of defense going on for both of my drivers. Leclerc off to a good start, but Carlos Sainz struggling in those mediums. Does get a few passes out in that corner, but we are focusing mainly on Leclerc to get P1, and then now we can switch back to Carlos Sainz. He is running a one pit stop strategy with those mediums, going for a 4-4, and Charles Leclerc will be going on an aggressive 3-3-2 on the softs. So let's see how this one plans out. At the moment, Leclerc is working wonderfully. First lap for Carlos Sainz was dreadful, but he is making up for his mistakes on lap 2. Currently on P5, and hopefully we can grab here P4 against Piastri and that McLaren. We're not that bothered with our rival. It is a bot. Usually bots are very, very easy to beat. But Charles Leclerc, with this 10% boost, he can be pretty scary on some tracks. So watch out for Charles Leclerc in this GP. That AI bot is very, very powerful indeed. So first pit stop will go for Charles Leclerc on lap 3. We're going to wait one more go, and then Carlos Sainz will enter the pit stop on lap 4. Things are going pretty well. Leclerc has just come out on P3, meaning that on his second... Oh, nearly got lagged out there. Meaning on his second stint when he's got to stop, he will be up in front. 100% sure. Maybe P2, but he will be up in P1 by the end of the race. So Carlos Sainz goes into a very slow pit stop in Imola. Currently ahead of that Ferrari. That's what we want. And if he comes out, please be ahead of that Ferrari. Yes, he does. We got our rivals on a 2-stop. And I said before, I thought he was a bot, but he's not, because he does have boost applied. How did I miss that one out? He did make it. Now I remember. He made a mistake on the first lap here. He used the quick start, and he pitted on lap 1. Forgot to mention that back in the video. So that is why he is so far behind. He pitted in lap 1, which I forgot to mention. A nasty mistake every time that players do the quick start at the beginning, and that is why one of the reasons I don't do it, because sometimes it can cost you a whole GP, especially if you're doing it on a Saturday in the opening round. So Charles Leclerc coming into the pits for his last stint in lap 6, and he's gonna come out P1, 100% sure. Should be. Yeah. Carlos Sainz is still not even by the entrance of that pit lane. And now we can put them both into neutral, gather some ERS, and hopefully maybe push them for a fast lap. I don't believe we really need it. It's Austria, on the third race for the fastest lap in the Ferrari event in the qualifying parts. I'm not sure if it's in the opening and final round. I believe it is, but I've got to double check that on Saturday. So an easy 47 points here in Imola. Our rival made a massive crucial mistake pitting in lap 1. And it is what it is. It is 47 points. Very, very easy. If you're currently watching and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on any guides in F1 Clash or tips that you might need. We are playing this game maybe daily. We've lost a little bit of interest, but you know, the game is not at its highest peak at the moment, especially when you have a speed track that requires a cornering setup. Hopefully they fix that soon. I've been seeing it in the main Discord of F1 Clash. I haven't tested it myself, and once I test it, I'll put it out there for you guys so you're aware of what actually is going on. So an easy win there, and now we are going to go over to Monza, the second race of the day, against a guy with a bigger or higher team score than us. Here we have some drama in Monza. The safety car comes out, and does it ruin our race or does it not? Make sure you watch it so you can check out that drama. We opt for a two-stop strategy here for Charles Leclerc, going fast in those softs, and Carlos Sainz, a one-stop for Charles Leclerc with the softs, going on a 4 soft for medium, and Carlos Sainz is going to go on a aggressive two-stop with a 3-3-2. Let's see how this one plans out. Race kicks off. Charles Leclerc gets a decent start, going from 10th, battling his way up to 7th. Will he grab it? Yes, he does. So from P10 to P7, and Carlos Sainz also flying in lap 1. He's in P9. Leclerc makes it to the podium stance in P3. And Carlos Sainz, can we grab P6 here? Yes, an easy P6. Wow, would have been great to have had P5 in lap 1. So there we go. There Carlos Sainz does grab P5 before lap 1, and that is a fantastic start for both our Ferrari driver Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. Now, time to push and stay with our rival on those hard tires. The AI is going to be very difficult. It is Charles Leclerc. He has a higher team score than us, and he's running a one pit stop strategy, which I'm thinking if he goes with the hard tires and then goes on to the mediums, we might win this race with a 47 points. But if he goes on to the softs, it's going to be a tough one to beat. So P3 currently for Leclerc. Can we find a gap and pass Charles Leclerc here to get P2? Whoa. He closed the door, and now we have to swap here. Carlos Sainz, he makes some magic happen right before he pits. And now it's P2 for Charles Leclerc. He managed to get the AI out the way. Onto the chase for our rival on those hard tires. And Carlos Sainz is coming out the pit on P10. Now, we are very short on ERS. So let's grab that back, because we really need to push with Carlos Sainz if we want this 2-pit stop to happen. Nice overtake. We cannot get stuck on traffic. Let's get some ERS. Another push. Can we get Perez out the way? Fantastic. Working up. Carlos Sainz working his magic all the way up. This is fantastic. Fantastic plays on P3, and the safety car comes out to ruin the day. Now, Leclerc can stay where he is. The pit stop has worked perfectly for our rival in P1 and those hard tires. Carlos Sainz has to pit. And it's going to be a very, very tough job here for Carlos Sainz to catch up Leclerc on our rival there. We just got to pray that when he pits, he will choose the medium tires instead of the softs. So we got to wait one. And please choose the medium tires, because Carlos Sainz really needs this to work. No, he's opted for the soft tires. And once he has full DRS, he's going to boost all the way. So that means that Carlos Sainz will not get P2. It'd be near impossible for P2. And even Charles Leclerc for P1 in those medium tires against a very fast rival is going to be very, very hard. So now that we're going to wait for the safety car to get into the pits, we're going to give him a massive shout out to GemZ, the sponsor of this video. Thank you so much for actually sponsoring the channel itself. If you play any games like Sea of Conquest, Whiteout, Ages of Empire that's coming in the 17th of October, make sure you check out GemZ, because they've got gemstones with a massive discount. I'm going to leave you the Discord link in the description if you want to check them out, because we got another YouTube channel open, which is Virtualis Mobile Gaming, and we're going to dedicate that channel to Sea of Conquest and Ages of Empire. Right, back to the race we go. Charles Leclerc sitting on P3, and we have Carlos Sainz on P5. He's just overtaken the AI here, and we freed up Charles Leclerc. He's currently on P2, chasing down a very, very fast rival on those soft tires. Charles Leclerc, he looks is going to be very, very hard to catch. Carlos Sainz, we need you on P3, and I think I'm going to have to settle with P2 with Charles Leclerc. I don't believe he will catch him up. He does have a massive advantage. He's pretty close, but the points that we actually need most over, obviously, is Sainz to get rid of Norris. Will he get? Yes, there we go. We got P3 for Carlos Sainz, so that was good. And Leclerc could not overtake to get P1. We've lost some points here. And normally what players do in this situation is cancel their qualifying and try again tomorrow for a perfect start or a perfect score. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep on racing, and we're off now to Austria. Let's see how this one plans out. We need the fastest lap here. There is a way to get it. There is a secret setup we are not showing you yet. And there is a very good boost to use here, which we are not going to use it. So if you actually want to know these kinds of stuff, make sure you just subscribe. YouTube members, the ones that are paying a monthly fee, we will bring out this car setup and the boost for you as soon as possible. We're going to have to test it out a few more times before making it public for the YouTube legendary members. Right, so a 2 pit stop strategy for both our drivers. Both of them starting on the soft with Tulip. We're going for a 3-3-4 and a 4-3-3 with both our drivers. We have raced a lot of people using the 5-5 mediums, but why take away a chance for a fastest lap with one of your drivers? And also a 5-5 medium, you do need a lot of tire management to make it work, because when you get someone on those soft tires, you gotta push, and those soft tires won't run out on a 2 pit stop strategy. So work out what your strategy is going to be against your rival. Right, so P2 and P4, both of them fantastic starts on lap 1 and lap 2. On to lap 3, we're going to go ahead and pit Charles Leclerc. He's got the least ERS. He's up front, so it's so obvious to pit Charles Leclerc before Carlos Sainz. And let's see if we can work our magic on Austria and get 47 points, because it is much needed. We cannot drop any more points, to be honest. We cannot drop any more points. Right, so P2 there for Carlos Sainz. Amazing. And there's another crash in Sector 1. Oh, the safety car is out once again. Double safety car in the Ferrari event. And let's see how this one's going to work out to grab 47 points. Carlos Sainz has to pit. We're going to keep Leclerc obviously out. And when we can calculate here is Leclerc should work out fine for him. I don't know. He's actually P6. I thought it was going to be higher. So our rival at the front, he has to pit. He will go back. He will probably not pit anymore. Either he'll choose a hard tyre or the medium tyre. He's going to go for one pit stop. We are right next to him. So that means if we pit, we should come out very, very close to Carlos Sainz. More or less. We're going to depend what he does with the guys on the hard tyres. He might run an extra lap with Charles Leclerc. Let's see how that goes. Although the safety car has worked perfectly for us to try for a fast lap. So there goes Carlos Sainz. Charles Leclerc does an overtake straight away without even boosting. And if you're wondering why I'm not boosting, it's because I'm going to boost them in lap 7 to try and get a fast lap. We really do need fastest lap now in the GPs. We needed it very early on. I still can't believe that I haven't even bothered to fix that. So Carlos Sainz starting his fast lap. Leclerc, we want to get him past the McLaren. There we go. P2 for Charles Leclerc, and these two are working fantastically well. So Leclerc's going back into the pits. We're going to pit him early, so we don't have to stack both drivers, and Sainz will pit on the next lap, which will be lap 8. So into the pit he goes. Let's see where Leclerc comes out. Our rival pits also with those hard tyres. His second driver, Carlos Sainz, chose the hard tyres. So that is why we have gone in front of him. That's worked our way perfectly. That's gone perfect. So Carlos Sainz, he's in P1. Should come out comfortably. Is the McLaren going in? No, the McLaren's going for another round. He should pit because he is in the soft tyres. That McLaren in front of P1 is on the soft tyres, so he should be pitting. And I think we can push for one extra fastest lap here with Charles Leclerc. We're going to do that with Charles Leclerc. We're going to push him for one fast lap. Let's see how it plans out. Let's push him. And there he goes. That back marker on P23 hopefully did not slow him down that much. He gets the fastest in Sector 1. That's absolutely brilliant. Will he get a will he get a purple in Sector 2? I think they're not even going to say it, so we don't know if he got a fast in Sector 2. He does get the fastest lap, so he has improved overall. Easy 47 points. That's fantastic. And we're going to head over to our last race in Monaco. Again, we made a mistake here in Monaco by choosing Carlos Sainz. Even though he's got 10%, he's a fast driver right now. But Monaco, for me, it's all about your qualifying. The higher you qualify with a good race start, the harder it is to overtake in this track. And you can easily grab that P1 and P2. Carlos Sainz started at P18, and that was heartbreaking to watch. So if Monaco is on Saturday and Sunday, we are going to choose Lando Norris instead of Carlos Sainz to start further up. So let's boost both of them. We got Prince with the race starts, and we have fingers crossed for Carlos Sainz to work his magic all the way up. Leclerc, fantastic start. P5, hopefully P4, P3, flying to P2, get P1. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That means that we can concentrate fully on Carlos Sainz and leave Charles Leclerc alone on the neutral. Sainz has had an awful start. Oh God, what? How can you boost, get sandwich and go back to P15? Come on. All right, P14. We need to conserve, get some ERS. We got Perez in front. P13 now. So that's actually working fantastically well. Hopefully we can get to P12 in this. Yes, we got P12, P11. Can we get one more overtake on Alonso? No. So that's a few overtakes there. And look how fast Charles Leclerc's bot is. Right up behind our Leclerc with a boost of Prince. Charles Leclerc bot in Monaco is super fast. And that means we're gonna have to settle for 46 points or 45 points here. Will Carlos Sainz catch up our rival or the bot of Leclerc? I really doubt he's gonna catch up the bot of Leclerc. Look at him. He is flying. So we got P6. We have to get rid of that McLaren. Can we get it? Can we get that McLaren? P5? No, we don't. We're going to conserve once again. There's not a sniff. We're going to catch that Leclerc. Will we even catch up our rival? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Before you look any more further, put down in the comment section if you think we're going to catch even our rival for P3. Wow, it's not looking good for Carlos Sainz. Well, we got an overtake. He's currently on P5. P4. That Ferrari's so slow. Has he run out of tyres? Right, so we maintain P1. The bots come out. We're going to come out P4. I don't know how that's happened. We were so behind. Right. Mission. 46 points. We got 4 laps to do this. Currently on lap 5. We really need to catch up our... Wow, the bot is even catching up Leclerc. Come on, how fast is that bot of Charles Leclerc? Look at him. Wow. Okay, so Carlos Sainz, let's push him up through these corners. We really need to catch our opponent. He's going to have full ERS. This is going to be very, very tight to get those 46 points. Come on. We need to get that ERS. Conserve. Some neutral effect. He's right there. There he is. He's still not boosted. He's still not boosting. Conserve a little bit more. We get a fast lap with Charles Leclerc. We needed to push because the ball was so close to us. Right, P4. We got 3 laps. We got 2 laps. We got lap 7 and lap 8. And we're in P4. No ERS. And our rival has, I believe, full ERS. So let's see how this goes. And he's using it now. So we have to do the fast mode. He's boosting. When we catch him up, man, it's on P4 and we can't drop that many points. Has he stopped boosting? Did he boost or did he not boost? I thought I saw him boost. I think he's not boosting because he's going to run out of tires. Ah, no, there he goes. Now he's boosting. Oh, come on. We need that P3. We need that P3. Carlos Sainz, you got to work your magic. He stopped boosting. He's going to run out of tyres. He stopped boosting because he's going to run out of tyres. Here it is. Can we get P3? Make it up for Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz, there we go. Yeah, he gets P3 in the last corner. 46 points in Monaco. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Thank God for that. Right, guys. That was our Ferrari event. If you liked it, please hit that like button. Subscribe so you do not miss out on any more F1 Clash content. And I hope to catch you out in the track.